Well, we have been talking a lot on Good Day about all those classic Valentine's gifts, you know, the jewelry, the chocolate, the sweets. But for me, the way to my heart is right here in front of me with cheese. Andy Means from Henri's on South Lamar joining us to talk a little bit about cheese and wine pairing. So thanks so much for coming in.
Of course.
And I'm sure Lauren has assembled a cheese plate or two in her day.
You know I have.
And I'm sure they've been nice. This is next
quite
level.
This nice.
This is
No,
next level.
I'm
Andy.
excited to learn a little something
Yeah.
about how to put together the perfect cheese plate.
Yeah.
It's very easy, actually. You just come to us and let us do it.
Yeah,
Well,
that's something
how I
I
would do it.
actually have done more
Yes,
than
sir.
once. Just
Yeah.
have Henri's put it together for me. But if we wanted to do it on our own and kind of assemble everything, you know, what are the first things that we need to know? How do we start?
You start by whether you want to start with a wine or a cheese. So a lot of times I'll start with the cheese. Like right here we have Capriola Banyan. It's a fresh goat's milk cheese, so it's light, kind of summery, but this one's also wrapped in a bourbon-soaked grape leaf, so it makes
it's
it
very interesting.
a little bit more wintry for this time of year, around February, Valentine's Day.
Okay.
And with that, I would pair something sparkling, bubbly.
Perfect.
Right here we got a sparkling Austrian wine. It's a rosé, again, towards the Valentine's Day. It's light, crisp, pairs really well with it.
My favorite.
And then moving on to kind of selecting a meat, we did some foie gras. We do a foie gras torchon. Has a little bit of nutmeg, a little bit of cinnamon. Classic pairing with a Sauterne.
So, okay, so pretty
Okay.
much all the guys now said, you're right, yeah, I can't do that. We need to come over and see you guys.
Signing off,
and you guys
heading to
will.
Henri's.
This was one of the biggest weekends probably of the year for you guys.
For sure. We get a ton of people coming in to enjoy the plates at our location, and we also get a lot of people coming in that say, hey, I messed up. I didn't make a reservation. Can you help me out?
Creating something at home? And I say that's absolutely perfect, because if you presented something like this to your Valentine, that's the start of a great evening right there. And for people who aren't familiar with Henri's, of course, it's a cheese and wine shop, and then you have tables inside, and you also serve food.
For sure.
Great little
And
spot.
Our dinner menu, kind of the way we like to eat when we drink wine and we eat cheese. So we think about that as we're making our menu, and we say, what do I want when I'm drinking this Pinot Noir?
Yeah.
And a menu item will come together.
Those
Yeah.
must be some fun meetings to sit in on. I would imagine.
Usually people don't miss that.
Yeah.
I bet. So speaking of Pinot Noir, do you have a red
We do.
here that you brought?
Right now we're doing it's a red Burgundy. It's from
Okay.
Volnay, so it's kind of getting away from the American Pinot that's a little bit more fruit forward. This is a little more finesse, a little more feminine.
All right.
So if you're trying to impress your date, get her a red Burgundy from Volnay. Stay away from the Pommard region, which is a little more tannin, a little bigger. This is the finesse wine.
Yeah.
You guys
So,
writing this down?
Yeah, I know.
Come on.
Taking notes.
Yeah.
And a cheese that you would pair with a wine like that.
the Jasper Hill Harbison.
All
It's a spruce bark wrapped bloomy rind cow's milk cheese. So with the earthiness, the kind of finesse of that wine, you get the spruce bark that is wrapped around that cheese, kind of gives it the woody, mushroomy flavor, and it pairs really, really nice
be awesome.
with those
Sounds
the
great.
red
So
Burgundy.
coming
Yeah.
up this weekend or this Saturday, specifically for Valentine's Day, you're going to do a big brunch deal, and then probably almost booked up for reservations for dinner that night.
We are. We're booked on dinner, but we're still taking reservations for lunch.
Okay.
Because you
But
guys are open for brunch that day. But yeah, a little late in the game, I think, for a lot of restaurants for reservations.
we were talking about this. A lot of couples might be doing something different because Valentine's Day is on a Saturday this year, doing a brunch or doing something during the day or even
Or Friday.
Yeah.
night before. Yeah,
Right.
We suggest Friday night, Sunday brunch. We're getting a lot of people. We'll still have everything. The menu will be the same.
Yeah,
So,
I'm sure it's a great meal too. But I could eat quite a bit off this plate with a glass or two of wine.
This is pretty ideal
of
for
treats.
me. Good way to spend Valentine's Day. Andy, thanks so much for coming in, helping us out, giving us some cheese and wine pairing tips. We appreciate it. Go check out Henri's.